Yo, Lithiumites, this is Aaron Binder, and I'm here with Indian Handcrafts. Who the hell are you guys?
Daniel Brandon Allen.
Brandon James Akins, pretty much the baddest bike gang in all of town.
So, welcome to Steamwhistle Brewery. You guys are playing here later tonight as part of the Unsigned show series. So, you guys are pretty damned good. Pretty damned good. Pretty damned good. How the hell did that happen?
I like to throw that to my partner, Dan, to answer.
Okay.
So it wasn't school, but...
No, yeah, we didn't take rock and roll in school, but we kind of dropped out of regular rock and roll school and went to two-piece, you know, loud and sludgy rock and roll school, which you have to be accepted upon your own merits and not necessarily through regular school marks.
And you know what, that's actually one of the best things about your band, guys, is that you are a two-piece and you sound like freaking 5 people are up on stage at one time or on record at one time. It's really beautiful. How did that all mesh together for you guys?
Well, it was about after a year of playing, we had some songs and we made it in our friend's basement. And
We winged it?
we just pretty much winged it. Yeah. And when it came out, it sounded pretty cool. Maybe some things could have been better about it. Maybe not. Who knows?
We only see the zits and pimples and moles and freckles. And not that there's anything wrong.
So it's very much a high school album, though.
So it was pretty much like, imagine we were 18. We made that album. Now we're 19. And it's time to move forward to age 20. Right?
Yeah, right. You can drink.
Check it out. Check out my keg in the back of this bike.
You guys have a great album.
Thank you.
And I feel like I've said that before.
What's coming out?
That's what I wanted to ask you next. Tell everybody about this.
We got a new one. We got a new one coming out. Yeah.
Bad.
October 30th, which is also Devil's Night. Record's coming out. Canada and US, maybe in Europe too. Who knows? I don't know if you guys get coverage in Europe.
We certainly do. It's actually one of our biggest bases. Cover a lot of black metal for some reason. But what do you guys like about this album compared to the last one?
The experience of making it was fantastic. That was different, for sure. We got to work with a producer that's not bad. He's okay.
Pretty good.
And yeah, we got to do it somewhere else, which was nice.
Which was?
We did it in Los Angeles, in North Hollywood, at Entourage Studios, and then we went to the Melvin Studio, which is in downtown LA, and did the rest of it there. So yeah, it's definitely more of an amazing experience to travel across the country, across the continent.
Yeah, and you get to borrow shit off your favorite bands.
And I hear you guys are huge Melvins fans, which must have been just stellar for you. I suppose the next move would be trying to, like, bribe them into going on tour with you guys.
That would be nice. That would be nice.
Yeah, they'll probably want to open for us. Years time from now,
We get so rich.
one more year from now, we will pay the Melvins to open for us.
Yeah.
Across America,
Definitely.
maybe in Alaska and Hawaii too.
Yeah.
That's a bold statement.
Try and break their record that they're working on.
So what was it about the process that you guys liked so much recording down in LA?
Well, it was nice to work with Toshi Kasai. I don't know, he just really knew how to spearhead, you know, or put ideas like into shape and make things possible. And he was very open to experimentation on the album, which was very nice. It's nice to work with someone like that who's not just like, we have to do this and we have to do this and we have to do this. There was a lot of time to just kind of play around, play with sounds and stuff like that. So that was very refreshing. First time working with a producer and you get someone like that, it's kind of nice. It's okay.
So it was mostly your project and you kind of just interjected every once in a while and said, this is the overall direction, but these are the smaller things that you need to do as well?
Yeah, he definitely let us just go in the room and play our songs and record them, you know?
Yeah, and he didn't care if we wanted to jerk around with his homemade electronics.
Yeah. There's no click track or anything in the album. I mean, serious drummers could probably listen into the album and hear that. It's kind of loose. It's kind of loose.
Slow here.
Slows down in parts, speeds up in certain parts, but that's just kind of how I play. And I mean, Toshi is really cool with just letting letting your style of playing come out on record, you know? And that's what I think is great about a lot of Melvin's records that he's done, is just what you hear on the records is what they play, and you can hear them playing, you know what I mean? It's not like sampled drum parts and edited shit like that, you know? So I really appreciate that and what he does that way. It's very unique, I think, nowadays, because a lot of people don't do that, and especially when you're working with a computer, you have the opportunity to edit everything and put everything to a click track, but he chooses not to, and I think that's really admirable, you know?
Yeah, you know what, I've gotten into a lot of debates about this. Raw is so much better. Why do you want to edit something that sounds really cool if it's a mistake?
Sometimes mistakes are the best things that can happen on a record.
Sometimes, listen in on the record. You might hear a few.
You'll hear a few mistakes.
All right, one last question. What's your favorite song on the new record?
That's a good one. I almost had an answer, and then I had to retract for a second.
You know what? Let's refrain from answering that and leave it up to the fans.
The fans.
And as time goes on, you can just post it on the bottom of your video or whatever, you know?
I'm not going to do that. Just look it up yourselves.
How about we ask Aaron? Aaron, what's your favorite song? Yeah, the first one. She said.
I like track 1. I like the track before track 1.
All right, this has been Indian Handcrafts with me, Aaron. Go listen to their new record.
It'll rip your face off.